Friends, family, and BYU faculty, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the BYU graduating class of 2016. We gather here today in celebration of the senior class in the commencement from their undergraduate education to their careers. Throughout the past 4 years, or longer for some of us, we have worked tirelessly, quite literally trudging through mud and snow and rain to get to this moment. This moment is the summation of nights without sleep, thousands of hours of study, strokes of brilliance, artful procrastination, a few regrets, hundreds of pages worth of papers, and roughly 100 million questions. The art of asking questions didn't begin with us here in college, though, did it? No, not at all. I remember as a child, my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Kammer, was pregnant for the first half of the year. Mrs. Kammer was one of my favorite teachers, and I loved school. I would ask questions about anything and everything, sometimes even staying in at recess so I could ask questions about anything I could. Later in her pregnancy, as she began to show, I became curious enough to finally ask, but how did the baby get in there? Oh, how I regretted asking that question. That was the first moment I can recall that made me reluctant to ask the next question. We've all had similar experiences where the answer to our questions made us feel foolish, uncomfortable, or disappointed. Perhaps this is the reason why asking for help becomes harder as we get older. We've had too many experiences with disappointment. Avoiding questions means avoiding answers we don't like. I am no different from anyone present here in this commencement today. I am human. I fight the good fight and do all that I can to make what I can out of my life. I question and I doubt my decisions, my philosophies, and sometimes my faith. Is that wrong? Am I alone in this? Am I somehow less faithful or less valiant because I probe at my own beliefs to test their hardiness? If questioning is in any way shameful or wrong or taboo, then why is it that the Savior himself said countless times to his disciples, "Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you"? I attest that this is part of the great plan of happiness of our Father in heaven, designed so that we, in our mortal weakness, must rely upon the Lord with our whole souls. Graduating seniors, if you, like me, are feeling like you are meeting the end of this road with more questions than you started with, don't worry. I'm right there with you. A question is not a fearful thing. Too many people fear the unknown so much that they neglect to ever uncover any truths. Keep questioning. To have questions is to still have a reason to ask, to grow, to learn, to fight, and to win. To have questions is to have purpose. The answers to your questions now lie outside these walls. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Congratulations, class of 2016.